When I was like 15, I'm talking fucking peak.
Welcome back to PBS Jerk It Stories. It's your tax dollars at work.
Like I've talked on this show about how when I was like 11, when I hit 11, there was no turning back. It was Inspector Gadget.
You were gonna keep on aging.
Yeah. When I'm 15 years old, and it's just there's no stopping. It's just a round the clock fucking union job, like jerk it off. And like I would literally like go in my own house's basement. Like I'm 15, so I live with my parents. I'm like doing so much that I'm like just pretending I have a reason to be in the basement, which is just so mythical. That meant that I had jerked off so much that everyone knew that's all I did in my room, and that I was like, I'm gonna change a fuse. What was I like? I had so much jerking off to do, and. I just remember like it chafing, and then like trying to employ a product because I had seen in the movies or heard in popular culture that the lotions and the things, and I remember trying to use some product. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't anything comedically harmful like Bengay or mentholyptus like oh it burns or anything.
How
like
long?
That. But it also was not idealized for what? What'd you say?
How long?
Oh, I thought you were. But all I remember is the result, which is that like I just after going to town forever, sometime around who knows why I stopped long enough to notice anything. Maybe there was a solstice. I don't know. But I remember like looking at my little penis and being like, oh, like I had to go to my parents. I didn't have to. I did. This is how alarmed I was. I was like, I didn't show them, but I was like, I think I fucked up.
It's a rough moment.
What were they doing? What were they doing? Was your dad like building stained glass?
Watching Blazing Saddles, and my mom was knitting. I don't know. And I'm like, guys, I need to ask a question about what it's possible to do to your penis if you do nothing but. I just remember because I was like, I am alarmed. It looks. When I say shriveled, I want you to understand that it is a pre-shriveled penis. Like it was sort of like there was I remember being scared that it had this like, it was being chafed like there was something wrong. I was like, God, I broke my dick. I can't remember what it was. It was like to me at the time I was like, oh God, I made my dick like we would later if Game of Thrones was on at the time, I would have been like, oh God, I turned my dick into the stone disease, like it had
scales.
Yeah. And I was like, what have I done? Is that just a thing that happens when you use the wrong product on your dick? Why? Of course it does. What was I thinking? Why would I just put anything on my dick? And the answer is, shoot first, ask questions later. You're not thinking. It's not a heist. You don't like roll out a blueprint and be like, here's how we're gonna do it for the maximum results. You're just, by the time you're going through a closet, you're like a fucking desperate man.
Shoot first.
What was the
cure?
No, let's go slow.
Okay.
How did you establish contact?
All I remember is because I think I blocked a lot of it out because it's just so humiliating to think about. But like I remember, I know the fact that I did because I was so concerned because I was like, well, this might be a thing that you don't want the story 20 years from now to be, and then I didn't say anything, and then my dick dissolved. Right. So I was in my head, the only thing more powerful than my horniness, and later I would find out you can't do anything to a dick to kill it. We wish. I just wish I had known that. I thought it was a unicorn. I'm like, hey friend, what can I do to keep you alive? You can't fucking. You can put one of these things in a pair of pliers and like it doesn't. What? Yeah.
No, you
like
can't.
like that's the thing that nature's gonna make frail. All right. I hit a nerve. But I was like I'm worried about it, and I broached the subject with my mom. I think my dad too, and was like, I think I broke my dick. How do you know? Is there such a thing as like, here's what I used. I can't remember what it was, and they were just like, like so bummed out. They weren't really. I want to say they weren't of any help, because they were probably like, well, do you want to go to the hospital or not? Don't tell us about that shit. You know, like, does it hurt? No, it looks weird. Weirder than a dick. Yeah, I mean, like I know, like, does it? That's why I'm asking. And mine's 15 years old. Does it ever? Is it? If it looks like the following, is that because I used this? I just after a while, I'm like, I think the message I'm getting is I wait for it to heal. Fuck you, people.
What was the product? What did you use?
I can't remember. I was probably like some kind of like really specific lotion that I was just like, well, all lotions are the same, but it was like maybe it was like a lotion for monkeys or something. I don't know. Like I don't. I just remember
Turtle wax.
It really sticks out in my head that I was in the basement using it. That I was like, I had gotten to the point where I was like, because I see like intervention episodes where like the grown man will just like, they won't even explain it, but he'll just have like a little corner in the basement where he lights his crack pipe. You know, like it's just like it's become. You know, like, and I feel it's just like, God damn.
You know,
like, this guy likes jerking off.
You're lucky that you didn't have a black mom who really coveted her hair care products. Because that was a choice that I had to make under great duress.
Did that go south?
That went south because, you know, they become sleuths about the shit. You try to be like, I was in the shower and I was taking a shower and I got some shampoo in my dick, and she's not gonna buy that shit.
You got it in. Wait, are you saying you got it in it?
Right.
Oh, so it burnt.
That's exactly what she said, holding a Virginia Slims.
She's like, you
Let
got
me get
it
this straight.
in
So you got it in your dick somehow. Okay, Brandon. So now you have to make the choice. Do you want to fuck with Matlock, old super sleuth bitch, or do you want to get some help? Do you want your dick to fall off, or do you want to become a bitch in front of your mom? Who is ready for that shit?
I like that she
winding
knows
up.
She knows it's indestructible.
Yeah.
It's not her first dick.
Yeah.
Like she's like, I give two shits whether my teenage son's dick stings for a second. You used my shampoo.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna shame you out of using my good shit. Not how did it get in the tip of your dick?
I'll answer that. You stole it.
Right. Let's get your dick out of my shampoo.
I'm gonna help you in ways
Do
you
girls
didn't
do that?
predict.
Is that a thing where you experiment with like awful shit like that burns your pussy up?
Pineapple.
Anybody? No.
Muriatic
All right,
acid.
no.
No, I don't think women need lubrication the same way. I mean, you always need lubrication. Don't get me wrong, but like,
Don't get me wrong.
I don't think guys generate their own. You know?
Well, I also don't think I need. I mean, look. Now we're getting into current events.
Yeah.
I don't use any
Soap?
That's some bullshit. Don't do that.
I only use Brandon's mom's hair products now. Because fucking it's top of the line, man.
Top of the line.
It's really.
It's collagen enriched.
Should we get Levy up here and find out what he uses?
Yeah. Why not?
Steve Levy. Is a Levy in the house? Is a Levy in the house?
Somewhere.
You know, when was
There he
another
is.
segue gonna happen?
What's happening, guys?
What up? What questions have you asked your parents about your dick?
What do you put on your dick?
What questions?
What do you put on your dick?
Oh boy, this is a loaded question. Is that the question you want me to answer?
I could say it
What
longer.
weird product did you put on your dick as a child that
Oh,
for a
okay.
moment made you think you might have lost your dick?
I got a, I got a good one. Silly Putty.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
How do you
Answered
know
like
when
a
you're
man
finished?
that doesn't know. I'm the only one that volunteered information and got totally made fun of for it. Thank you, Levy.
For real, silly putty?
So okay, here I mean I had to be 3 or 4 years old because I was
I thought you were going
no.
to say, I had to be at a board meeting at 3.
yeah.
For silly putty.
We were meeting at Warner Brothers 3 months
I
ago.
had no time to fuck around.
Did you think, because you saw the commercial and you see how silly putty, you put it on like a comic book and you smear it on and you could peel it up and you could see the like Batman
Yeah, I got
on it?
bored of that, I guess.
So you think you're going to
He
you're
sculpted
gonna
a-
put it on your dick and then you could see your dick in the putty?
They could make
No.
his dick really big.
He
I
sculpted
was-
a vagina
I was
like a real psychopath.
I was a
Hell
kid. I was
yeah.
just experimenting as a kid, I guess. I don't know. I took it out of its little red shell.
And you got so horny.
My mom was working or whatever, and then I just mushed it on my dick.
My mom was working or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember, like, because it
Way to
was
shame her.
it was
I know, and it is funny. You have to admit that there's still an adult impulse to like.
I don't
Look,
know.
There was no supervision. I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
it's-
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Well,
also-
she was like in the other room working, and I just mashed some silly putty on my dick, but I made sure it was like totally covered, like I was like in a shell.
Like twirl?
Hell
like,
yeah.
You did this motion.
Yeah, that's the motion I was doing. Yeah.
Like you made like a
helicopter.
string, like how silly.
No,
Putty
you just like
tricks-
mush it. You just like mush it all.
Oh, you were
around
being
it.
sarcastic.
Yeah.
It seemed pretty.
So then,
So then I just left it on,
Oh,
and
no.
then I went about my day.
if it ain't broke,
I just like didn't think about it, and I was like, all right, and then I moved on to the next activity.
What was your day?
All right.
he left it on because he's like, well, this actually alleviates the pain from the slinky.
Yeah.
So you got a dick
It was
covered
a very
in silly
small
putty, and you said, okay, I got meetings, I got shit to do.
I got Super Nintendos. I got action
I got
figures.
pasty
I
eat.
got
I got-
Nickelodeon.
I can't be.
It was a full
I
schedule.
can't be wasting my time taking silly putty off of my dick.
Yeah.
This
I
seems
got-
like, like the gun at the beginning of a movie that you're gonna reveal the end. What?
Yeah.
Like, did you like go about your day and then you all of a sudden like
So
made
what-
a bet with somebody? I bet
So,
you my dick's
so
weirder
no,
than
I just
yours.
it was there for out. My mom took me out for like errands. I was like in my car seat driving around. I remember we were doing all this stuff, and we get back and it's like bath time. And so
So we can call this Act 2.
yeah,
Maybe Act 3? Where are we at right
yeah.
now?
If we're, I mean,
Meeting with the goddess.
the meeting of the goddess is, yeah, I don't know, having a good time during the day with silly putty, like the best time with silly putty on my dick. The atonement is we come back from fucking a fun time junction and it's bath time, and then
And your
so-
mom's like, we had the best day today.
We
Let's
did a
take
lot. We
bath."
had a
And you're
lot
like,
done.
Mom, I
You
want
got
you
a
to
new
understand.
toy. Yeah.
Can I
And
tell
so
you the
then-
secret? Sorry, go ahead. No, go
Okay,
on.
so I, obviously, like, you get undressed. She's like, Jesus Christ, what the, what?
Why does your dick have Archie on it?
Do it. Yeah. And by that time, it had totally dried. So you couldn't get it
That's
off.
your deal breaker, everybody?
You couldn't get it off that easy. So I just remember like I soaked in the tub for a while, and then
Wait, now your mom's
yeah.
on board, and she's like,
She's
well,
like,
we were
gotta
going to
get
take a
that thing.
bath.
We gotta
but-"
get it off.
Right.
What did you tell her? Did you say, I don't know how that happened? Or
I was so, honestly, I have no recollection. I
You
I was
said,
so
like,
young.
oh, you were working. You heard him. He threw her under the bus.
I was so young.
Fucking shout out to moms. God damn.
Oh yeah.
We would not have our dicks without them.
That's the modern version of that is every mom I've talked to that's found their kid on the laptop, like same age, but they're just like typing in the craziest, like, oh, that's how you think vagina is spelled, like 4 years old, just trying to figure shit out and like getting rewarded by this like fucking
So
speak and spell.
you put the silly putty on your dick, and you left it on there, and then congealed and hardened.
Yeah.
And then your mom had to fucking go to work and fucking get it off your dick.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
like a. It was. I know silly putty can dry and then it turns into like clay.
That's as much as I remember. Yeah.
It was like a cast. Like, did she?
Yeah.
No one signed it. I don't know.
I remember being pretty upset and confused.
Because she probably let it slip a little bit that she was a little put off. Like, you didn't want your mom to be upset.
Yeah, I mean, I was in trouble. I don't think I grasped why.
She wasn't
It
like,
was
yay for experimenting. She was like, overall, what the fuck? And then you're like, that's not a good thing for a mom to feel. So then you felt bad. Throughout the day, do you remember if at any time during the day?
I was so young, but it's
Yeah,
like,
but I was
what's
just
it
curious, like, if you remember that at any time during the day you were like, yeah, this is gonna, like, did you just forget it entirely?
No, I mean, you could. I remember being in the car, in my car seat, clocking like, this is uncomfortable.
Because I have vague memories of shitting my pants, and then you just like hang out and wait to get busted.
I have so many. Yeah.
Like, I feel like you just wait, and then people start smelling, and you're like, God damn it, But you still feel like maybe there's some version. I'd like to know what my 4-year-old self thought. Like,
Yeah.
man, I don't know. Maybe like
There-
giraffes will start attacking.
I mean,
or-
I guess I was a strange kid. I also remember this time where my dad had cut down this tree in my backyard. Again, I was living on Long Island, so this is like, I was so young, and I just felt like, man, that looks like a really great place to take a shit, just on this cleanly cut like stump of a tree. And my parents were inside, and I was outside, and I just fucking dropped trow and took a shit on the stump of the tree.
Wow.
And I was like, all right, well, that was interesting. And then I was like, well, I got to go to the bathroom now because I got to wipe. And so
Right.
I went inside, I wiped, and then like I remember like an hour later, my dad like he went outside to do some gardening or something. He was like, "Did you?"
He was hoping the answer was no. He's like, I wanted the answer to be no.
He was like, "Did you-"
I'm gonna call Bob Saget.
Well, no, I mean I was like, no. I was like, no, I wasn't. I didn't do that.
Right.
And he was like, no, you fucking come on. That's human shit on a fucking tree stump. He let it slide, but he was just like, I'm not an
Son,
idiot.
you did it, or we have to move.
He didn't-
think about your choices here.
He didn't shame me. He didn't shame me for doing it. It's such a shame. I never got to fucking talk to him about
you
this stuff.
or it's Gene. Your
I
neighbor's
like. I don't think I kept that inside my whole life. I never talked to anybody about it. I don't know if my mom remembers that, but if my dad were still alive, it's definitely one of the things I would be like, do you remember when that? It was me. I mean, I fucking
love that it was a clean, because I'm picturing like a
Yeah, it was
really,
so,
like sawdust
Yeah.
and like pure.
in my mind, I see it as like perfectly like sanded and like
Yeah.
when lacquered or
with
whatever.
a little bit of dust though, right? Because there's a little bit
Oh.
of cat or dog in you that was like. Plus, it's a little bit of that we're
Right.
We're cousins of other mammals, so that there's like a common link there.
There
that
was
you're
some,
like,
like-
oh, I bet a cat would feel the same thing.
There was some
I
like
wanna just take a shit
excited
on there.
exhibitionism going through my mind, you know?
I also love,
Dude.
Levy, that if you could have another conversation with your departed father, it
Yeah.
would be that way.
Oh, look, I
Like
have
he wouldn't look at you and be like, "Motherfucker, you brought me back from the dead to talk about shit stories."
he would find it fitting, I think.
Do you think anybody saw
Well, so
that? Like
I
the
remember
neighbors
being
are
like, I remember the excitement being like, I'm gonna be naked outside for a second. I'm really nervous about it. My yard is fenced in, but the neighbors and like, could they see through? I was like, I don't want anyone to see this. I remember like thinking that, and then I still went through with it. I don't know. That's like the most adventurous I'd been, like till like I was probably in my 20s.
till tonight.
Bring out the stump. Tonight we've got a stump in studio.
Poop on the rock. Poop on the
really
rock.
picture that
Poop on
tree
the
stump.
rock.
I really want to share my sympathies because I can really picture this stump.
It's got even a
Like this like
target.
kind of blonde wood. I'm picturing like a dark bark, but like a rich yellow wood. That like
A white oak.
Yeah, it was very like
I want to take a shit. I've never wanted to shit anywhere except the toilet or my pants when I was a kid.
Right,
but
yeah.
Like
Me too, except for that one time in my life.
it seems like
and I did it, and I never did it
I'm
again.
proud of you.
Thank
That's
you.
Great. I think, Did you make it right in the center? Did it look like a clean? Like,
I have
want it
no-
to look like a Hershey's Kiss in the middle of this like giant thing. Like, and then, like, you know, you go to a redwood forest and they point at the rings and they go, Napoleon invades, storms the Bastille, and then, like the Wright brothers fly there playing a kitty hawk with the rings of the tree, and then in the center of it is Steve Levy takes a shit. But that's not right because that would be the oldest thing.
I honestly,
And they
I
have
don't
to
know.
explain that on the placard. They're like, sorry, then Steve Levy took a shit, but not in the Stone Age.
So your dad goes, "Hey, Steven, did you take a shit on the tree stump?" And you were like, "Huh?" What's that?
Stacking block. Hold on,
What's
Dad.
that?
Hold on. And C. What?
What? Did you take a human shit on the fucking tree
Dad, I
stump?
don't have time for this. What the fuck are you talking about? Did I take a shit? What am I? What am I, a fucking animal? I'm your son. Can you excuse me? I'm trying to stack. I got blocks over here. I got the A and the B next to each other. I'm trying to put the C. I just figured out I can put them in the middle. Does that mean in order to get high, I have to make a pyramid?
All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? I'm fucking sorry. I'm 2 years old. You just wasted 1/10 of my life with this shit.
I'm sorry.
Everybody's like, oh, you're so young. Yeah, no shit. That means you're fucking with me and draining my life. Like, if I was 40, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it. Let's do nothing all day. Fuck you. I just got here.
Okay.
I'm not a fuck up. I'm going to shit everywhere. But
Wait
I
a
didn't.
minute.
I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't. You know what? You know what? You need to tend your own garden. You know what? I'm fucking like, I might be a famous pianist. You don't know. Don't fuck with me. Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't look at me like that. It's illegal for you to hit me.
Woo! Woo!
I've got you by the fucking balls.
Excuse me, I gotta answer the
yeah,
alarm.
go ahead.
Woo! Woo!
Hello, my name is Officer Davis. We got some reports of a 2-year-old pooping on tree stumps.
Really?
What? Excuse me? What? Sorry, I don't hear so good. My eardrums are still like gelatinous membranes.
We have a report that someone matching your description
I'm
was
going to stop you right there. We have a
was
report.
pooping on a
you
dark
know what?
bark.
Your problem is you have reports. Okay? My problem is I have fucking blocks.
Do you want me to refill that, sir?
Yes,
The
please.
coffee?
Thank you. We'd like to bring
Hey,
you
well,
down.
I'm supposed to trust this system?
Can we bring you down to the station and ask you some questions, young man?
You can bring me anywhere. I can't fight you back. My
I mean-
muscles are pudding.
Do you want to lawyer up, or do you want to you want to just answer questions?
I don't know what a lawyer is.
If
Is
you-
that
if
the
you-
same as a gorilla? I
if
don't
you-
know. I don't know shit, and that's exactly what a jury's going to find out.
If you've got nothing, if you have nothing to hide, then there's no reason that why
I
you
got
couldn't come
plenty
down.
to hide. Can you seek it?
Huh?
You don't know. Everything's hidden from me. I don't have any persistence of motion. You can hide from me behind a towel.
Where were you 2.5 hours ago?
What's time? See ya, dude. See ya, buddy. You're fucked, and you know it. If you had anything on me, I'd be in cuffs. Go fuck yourself.
Davis!
A, B,
Davis!
C, A, B,
Get
C,
in my
D.
office, Davis! This department, you cost this department $1 million talking to that shit, baby.
Oh, Chief,
You keep messing up and it's gonna beat my ass.
Chief,
I want you to find out who shit on that
Chief,
stuff.
I got this motherfucker, Chief. I fucking got him.
That's what you said about the Jablonski
No,
twins.
I fucking you give me fucking 2 hours. I fucking got this kid.
You cost this department $2 billion on that last case. Now IA is up my ass.
Chief, I will wager my fucking badge on this case. I fucking got this kid.
All right.
Him. I got him.
You go talk to that baby. We all
right.
gonna get fired.
All right.
Did he come here? Did he come to the house?
Mr.
There is no Mister.
Mr. Levy.
You want to talk? My name's Pookie, Papa,
Okay.
TT,
Okay.
Tony.
What do you want me to call you? What do you want me to call you?
That's
His
not
name
up
is
to me.
Steven. His name is Steven.
Okay, Steven.
Steven!
Steven, what did you have for lunch today? I just like. Do you remember what you had
What did
for
I
lunch?
want to have for lunch?
No, what did you have for lunch earlier
Birthday
today?
cake. Sorry, I answered the first question.
What did you eat for lunch today?
Fucking strained something, veggie something.
What if I told you-
An airplane came in
What
my
if
mouth. A choo-choo train.
Sir-
I ate a bunch of lies. That's what I ate.
Sir, I'm going to show you a picture of a tree. Do you recognize this tree stump, sir?
Sure, TT.
Yeah?
Yeah, Tata.
Yeah?
Whatever the fuck, dude. Keep trying. TT, Tata, whatever the fuck,
All right.
bro.
Do you want a nap? Do you want a timeout?
Do I want a timeout?
Because I'll give you a timeout for fucking 5 to 10 years for pooping on a tree.
You talk to me like that?
Huh?
You what?
What?
Yo?
What did you just say?
You talk to me like that again?
Oh, I'm sorry. You got the leverage right now?
I'm sorry. Do you think you have the leverage right now?
I'm looking at a picture of a tree stump that's right out in front of your yard.
Great.
Davis, get in
Thank
my
you.
goddamn office.
Thank you.
Sir,
I think your boss wants to
tries
talk to
be
you.
heard all over the damn city.
Chief, that is an admission of fucking guilt.
I don't give a goddamn what it was, TT, caca, poo poo. These words he was using, what was all that about?
We got this son of a bitch.
You better get out there and get this conviction.
Listen, Mr. Levy, we can go round and round.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
I'd probably go to sleep.
Whoa. I'm sorry. Do I smell something? When you just screamed, I think you made a little chocolate poopy.
It's not a crime.
It smells It's not a crime, but what if I told you that we could match that poopy to the poopy on the tree from earlier today?
Steven, show him.
We have your mother in here, Mr. Levy.
Okay.
Sorry, just 1 second. Show him what?
Show him that you didn't poop your pants or pooped your pants.
I poop my pants all the time.
I know, but right now, I mean, this is the only
He's
way you
accusing
can
me of
prove
shitting
your
on a tree.
only way to prove your innocence.
What if
Only way.
What if I told both of you that we found trace elements of silly putty around the poop? What if I could match that silly putty to the silly putty that's almost certainly adhered to your penis right now?
It's my front yard. I've been there 1,000 times.
My advice to you right now is to lawyer up, sir, because we've got you.
Well, my advice to you is it's a little late to tell me that. Like, you didn't read me any rights.
We read you your rights. You just don't know how to read.
Well, you know how to read. I don't know how to listen.
Yeah, if you knew how to listen, you'd understand what I'm fucking telling you
needed
right
to
now.
teach me to hear my rights.
All right.
And you didn't. You
I'm
just
gonna
read them
read
to me.
I'm going to read you the ABCs of going to jail.
I'm going to giggle and spit.
Maybe maybe Mr. Panda could be your lawyer. Maybe Mr. Panda Pants could be your lawyer. Maybe Mr. Panda Pants could be your lawyer. Hey, Mr. Panda Pants.
These people can't see Mr. Panda Pants.
If you believe.
That's right. If you believe, I'll represent you in court.
Mr. Panda Pants, I even need to put up with this shit, or can I just take another shit, fall asleep, and grow up to be a dentist?
If you can count to 5, you can go back to sleep, my man.
Yeah, Mr. Levy, if you can count to 5, as your lawyer advised you, then you can go back to sleep. And this case never happened.
Could talk to 5 in my sleep.
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah, that's
Don't have to do it for you. Don't
No.
have to do it for anybody.
You don't-
It doesn't
you
say
don't-
anything on the
Sir,
bottom.
you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything.
That's right, motherfucker. Glad you got here. What, did you come here by stroller?
That's enough apple juice.
Give me
enough.
a beat. Don't give me a beat.
You know, at a certain point, he's gonna leave. Everyone's gonna leave. It's gonna be me and you. You know what? And I'm gonna remember who fucking backed me up. I'm gonna be a fucking pianist. I'm gonna write a concerto. It's gonna tear you to pieces. You're gonna kill yourself. I don't even need lyrics. You're gonna tell C sharp. That's about me.
Koosh.
That's how good I'm gonna be, and that's how fucked up you are. Are you still here?
This whole thing's being recorded right now.
It's all being baby monitored too. I was born recorded. Part of the fucking new generation, bitch. I got no conscience. Fucking rapture happened a long time ago. I was born without a soul.
Just say you pooped in the tree. Just say you can walk out of here today if you say you pooped in the tree.
Tell me what to say.
Why don't we just look at the baby cam?
What?
The baby cam. It was recording everything. It will back it up. And
What baby? You got a baby cam in the front yard?
You got them all over the place. You fucking
prick. You fucked us. You fucked us. We're fucking dead. Good job. We're fucking dead.
No, you're dead.
No,
They're gonna take
we're
you
dead.
away.
You think I go down alone? You fucking mook. Who the fuck put the food in me that turned into that shit? Who the fuck cut the tree down? Whose yard is it? Who called the cops? You fuck. You're fucked. You're fucked. Oh, you're fucked. You want me to count? I'm gonna sing. Yes, it was me. I'd like to talk. I got it.
All right. You want to
got-
wrap it up? You want to wrap it?
No, don't. Even as a baby, I know that's not the way to end. That's not.
Oh, you can sing it out.
No, I sing is like a gangster term for talk.
Okay.
I didn't mean I'm gonna sing a song.
I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Oh God. All right, we won't look at it. We won't look
Yeah,
at the
don't
footage.
look at my shit.
Well,
How about we
just
live in a
have
world
the
where people
police
shit?
move in. Why don't you just sit down and move in? They're
I-
never gonna go.
What do you think being born is? It's me moving in. Give me a fucking break, man. I shit on your tree, okay? You cut it down. How do you think the tree feels?
Whoa! We just got it.
Yeah,
Chief,
I know.
Chief,
I confess.
we got it. We got a confession.
You got that baby to tell the truth? Don't you lie to me, David! I got more departments than a grocery store.
No, we
And
have
they're yelling at me.
we have it on baby cam, sir. We have it on baby cam.
Bring him into the station and make him confess to me. Or it's your ass, David.
Your boss.
Mr. Levy, I hate to. I know you're only 2 years old.
I understand. I can overhear. We're in a scene about a baby pooping criminal, and this police commissioner is stolen the show. I want to know more about him, and I'm the baby.
We could probably take 2 years off your sentence if you go and confess to him.
Do you know what they say about babies? 2 years is a life sentence.
Yeah.
Dissolve to police commissioner's office.
Are these real Skittles?
I think they're breath mints.
You can touch anything you want in here. Wander around. But why did you shit on the tree? Why?
Such an easy question for you, isn't it? See from your placard on the wall, you went to what? West Point.
I did.
Suppose all the furniture was where you could hold it while you waddled.
I walk.
Do you remember there was a time when you couldn't?
Of course I do. I had to ask people for things. Accountability. It's why I yell at David so much.
Can I smoke?
Of course. I think we both should.
Commissioner, you and I both have a world of fucking problem here. My diaper is a literal one. Yours is the city. They're both full of shit. They both need to change. You change me without changing yours, you're gonna have a lot of shit on your hands. And I'll admit, I'm in no position to stick to my guns. Can't pick a gun up. Weighs as much as I do.
I wish I could change that, but laws.
But I have an idea. 2 days later, at the Statue of Liberty,
A lot of babies go through the academy. But most of them don't make it.
It's just a baby becomes a cop, and that's how you become a cop. Is at the Statue of Liberty. Don't touch it. Don't seal it up.
That's exactly how it happened. Verbatim.
I like that when you become a cop, no matter where you live, you're outside the Statue of Liberty. What's our job? To protect the statue or just liberty? I mean, I've never seen Family Guy. Isn't that just their bit? What, the baby can talk, right? And he's just like, oh, I'm a baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, who cares?
I thought that's what you were doing.
Yeah, well, I don't know.